Well, good morning or good afternoon, or maybe it's even good evening for you. My name is Jordan. I'm the lead pastor here at Community Gospel Church, and we wanted to give you a little bit of an update on what is transpiring this week and what is coming up next week and what is happening here at Community Gospel Church so that you're in the know on how to participate accordingly with all that we have operating. First of all, last week was awesome. It was a good opportunity for us to get back and see more and more faces having the opportunity to come back into the building. So thank you for those who are present. For those who were unable to attend, we miss you guys, and we anticipate you coming soon and shortly whenever you see fit. We know that each individual is assessing this situation and advancing according to how is best for them and their family unit. So there's no rush for you to get back. All of our services are always online at communitygospel.online.church, as well as on our church Facebook page or YouTube page, and then we link that over to our Facebook page as well. But we know that that's up to you and your discretion, and so when you feel comfortable coming back, we anticipate greatly seeing your face. Wanted to kind of update you on where we're at with our services and what is transpiring. First of all, this week will be very, very much like last week in regards to the same things that are open and not open. So this week, again, no 9 o'clock hour. As a matter of fact, no 9 o'clock hour all the way into the month of May. We won't start that 9 o'clock hour back up until June. But our 10:10 service is open and is available for those who are ready. The sanctuary is open. We're going to keep one nursery open for parents that need that nursery. It will be unstaffed this week, but we'll have the opportunity to have that open just in case somebody needs it. Jessica is still going to be releasing our children's service. That's going to happen on Friday. She'll have that open and available to you. You can get that on our church YouTube page, and you can watch that with your children or have your children watch it whenever you see fit and necessary. So she is, again, still going to have youth on Wednesday night, and all of those details, you can see those details for middle school and high school students on our church Facebook page, as well as some other communication that we're sending out via email as well. And I know that she communicates so well with all of our parents, and you're going to want to make sure that you're up to date on how best to connect there too as well. Jess has been awesome in keeping our children's and our youth ministries rolling. So if you get an opportunity, go over there and tell her thank you. Thank you so much, Jess, for all that you do for our young people as well as for the church. Into May 24th and May 31st, we again are not having any 9 o'clock hour, but our sanctuary will be open and the nurseries will be open too as well. The children's service will be open on those two Sundays. And then the 31st, we're going to have the opportunity to honor our graduates, as well as have some baptism service. So this is going to get our energy kind of back up and rolling too as well. June 7th, as you know, we are planning to be back to quote unquote normal before everything kind of slowed down. And we'll have the opportunity to have that 9 o'clock hour back open, as well as participating according to plan. Baby dedications, as we said, just to give you guys some announcements on where we're at and some updates on our announcements. First of all, baby dedications, we're having 2 opportunities for families to dedicate babies, and that is going to be June 14th and then Father's Day, which is June 21st. So if you're interested in that, make sure that you are sending us an email and asking for information on how to get that process started. Same with baptism. If you're curious on how baptism works, and if you're interested in getting baptized, let us know. Shoot us an email. admin@cgccommunity.com is going to be your avenue that you want to travel there as well. In regards to our services, some people have asked some questions and just talked about what it looks like for us as a church. We are not putting any real restrictions on church in regards to blocking off our pews or anything like that. It is totally up to your discretion. There is more than enough area for you to spread out if you see fit. If somebody were to sit next to you and you think that that's a little bit too close, you can move over a little bit. That's fine. In regards to our Sunday slip, which a lot of people call a bulletin, we just call it a slip because it's a slip of paper. In regards to our ushers and our greeters and things like that, we're continuing to implement those things. And again, if that makes you uncomfortable, you can just say, not going to take one of those slips right now, or just, fist bump instead of handshake, or even just, politely refuse. And that's okay. Some people have asked about masks and things like that in regards to the church, and that is totally up to you. And it is at your discretion. So we're not requiring any of those things. We're not asking people to wear any of those if they choose not to. And the biggest thing for us right now is as we entrust you to be responsible adults and to act accordingly, the biggest thing is we're just striving, as what 1 Corinthians says, in chapter 1, verse 10, to let there be no divisions among us. We know that there's people on various ends of the spectrum in regards to how you feel about what is going on and your opinions about what is going on. And we just ask that there would be no divisions among us, and we're praying for those things specifically too as a church. A couple other things that are going on in regards to our church is we have started our church parking lot, but there was a couple of things that we need to kind of get right, and a few things that are transpiring. We thought that it was going to be done this week, and it just turns out that, like most construction projects, it's not. And so we're shooting to have this done by the end of the month. So continue to pray for that. Construction projects always have little things that happen here or there, but we're on track. We're moving forward, and you can see that it has started, and we're having the opportunity to see God work in and through this thing. And it's really exciting for our church to have that happen. But we got a little bit too excited and thought that it was going to be done a little bit sooner than anticipated, but it'll get done regardless, and it will still happen. Other things that are transpiring and happening, make sure that you're punched into our social media account, our Facebook page, facebook.com/CGC community is a great place to get information. Also, keep those gifts, those tithes and offerings coming. You have been so faithful with giving in the past, and we just want to say thank you so much for all of the financial contributions that have come in. We're continuing to do well as a church in this area, and all of those tithes and offerings go to making Christ known both near and far. So we just want to say thank you and continue to give as faithful stewards, and that is just something that we are super excited about with our church people being so awesome in that area. Also, if you have any other questions, comments, concerns, things that you're just interested about, we would love to answer those. So give us a email. It's the best way to communicate with us. admin@cgccommunity.com. Continue to pray for all of these things that are transpiring in our world. Pray for our nation and our government. Pray for our governors. Pray for all of the people who are in leadership positions. Making decisions is not easy, but it's always worth it, and we are striving to honor the Lord. This Sunday, actually, we're going to talk about honoring authority and what it looks like for us as believers to honor authority. We're going to take this right out of 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 13 through 17. It's going to be a great opportunity for us in this time and in this place to see what God has done in the past, what he is doing in the present, and how his promises will be fulfilled in the future as we continue to make his son Jesus known both near and far. So I'm praying for you guys. Pray for me too, and our church staff and ministry heads as we continue to serve. We love you guys so much, and we want to thank you for everything that you're doing to make Jesus Christ known. We're going to continue to keep this up because the best is yet to come. All right, I'll talk to you soon. God bless.